What's up, everyone? It's Dave from the Medal of Honor channel, and it's time once again for the new reviews, this time for the month of May, and we're about like halfway through the month right now, and I've got 3 new metal selections to talk to you about. So first of all, if you didn't see my last video, I do want to say once again thank you all for the support for the show. We've hit the 500 subscribers mark, so very cool, and I appreciate it, really do. If you haven't had a chance to hit the subscribe button, it's real simple. It's a button right down there. It's just a real simple click for you. It means a whole lot for me. So, but I appreciate really all the great support you guys are showing me, and you know, the comments, and you know, those who are taking part in some of the vinyl challenges and stuff. So it's been a whole lot of fun, and I think tomorrow in the mail I should hit album number 300 coming my way. So anyway, so yeah, so let's get on with the reviews. We got some badass albums to talk about this month. First up, we're going to talk about the album by the band Wode. This is their third full-length album. This is called Burn in Many Mirrors. Wode, I actually, I believe it was Melissa from the Metalhead Box that I first saw her post something about this band, and then I saw a couple other people post it, so I thought I'd check them out, and definitely cool. These guys are a British, I guess, death, black, thrash, even a little bit of punk, all of that's thrown in, so I'm not exactly sure, other than metal, what you call these guys. Really cool band, a lot of great production on it. Some of it, you know, it's definitely like, you know, some death metal to it, but it's got so much in the blend that eventually, you know, at certain parts it gets a little bit more thrashy, and sometimes you hear a little bit of that punk vibe to it. Even though these guys are a little bit more death metal, I would kind of compare them a little bit to bands like Midnight and Vanek, especially the vocals. The vocal style is probably not my favorite. It's not bad. It's just that it sounds so different from the very crisp production. It's got like heavy effects on it, and that's part of what reminds me of bands like Vanek. But yeah, I mean, it is really cool. A lot of good stuff in the mix here. Love the artwork. Let me see if I can. There's some beautiful paintings on here. Like I said, this is their third full-length album. This is the, it's just got the inside slip here, the lyrics, but yeah, there's the band, and yeah. So I want to make sure that you guys get a kind of vibe of what they sound like, so let's check out one of their songs. This is Fire in the Hills. This particular variant is just black vinyl, so there you go. I like how it's got the 2 different logos on it. So that's Wode. A lot of people talking about them right now, and I guess we'll watch and see what progresses with that band. Make sure you check them out. Up next is someone I know that you're all familiar with. It is the one and only Rob Zombie. This is his latest, the Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy. I mean, it wouldn't be Rob Zombie without a big, long, crazy title to go along with all of his crazy, awesome hand-drawn, you know, art, which I'm gonna actually get into a whole bunch of here. But so yeah, this has been out for a couple months now. It is still a 2021 release, but I'm kind of surprised that more people aren't talking about this one. I don't think it's got a lot of publicity about it yet. But the thing about this is, a lot of us were huge fans of White Zombie, especially like the Astro Creep album, and maybe didn't love it as much when he went solo. And guitarist John 5 has been talking about this album, saying that this was going to have more of that Astro Creep feel, and it really does. I mean, you know, Rob's always got like, you know, the same themes in his music, you know, all the, you know, monsters and strippers kind of combined. And he also has big guitars and big swing beats. But I think maybe the thing that makes it the most sound like White Zombie is probably the effects on the vocals. That, I don't know why, but that just kind of differentiates it a little bit. Now, you know, anytime you play with different musicians, it doesn't matter how close you can come to somebody else, it's always a little bit different. And Jay, the guitarist from White Zombie, just had a distinct heaviness in his sound. John 5 is fucking phenomenal guitar player. I think we all probably know that, but anyway, you know, of course he doesn't really shine with a lot of that on here. It's more about the big crunchy guitars. But anyway, this particular version comes with the vinyl variant on this is this kind of clear red with black and white splash in there. So yeah, I think I kind of said something about this my last vinyl collection. Oh no, it was on the Vinyl Challenge. This is the last album I had received at that point. Well, what's really cool about this is that it also comes with a 28-page booklet chocked full of Rob's signature style artwork. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff. You know, of course, you get a picture, and you get just, you know, crowded with. I wonder what Rob Zombie's you know, book covers looked like in high school. You know, of course, he had to get, you know, like a picture of his wife in there because she's got to be in everything he does for some reason. But yeah, show you a couple more things here. Like you know, we got a picture of John 5's artwork, and you know, it's really cool. Like just like a lot of interesting, you know, art for 28 pages. Ginger Fish, I don't know if how long he's been playing with Rob, but you know, he's also from Manson, so interesting to see him in here. But yeah, anyway, a lot of cool stuff here for, you know, fans of the Rob Zombie style art. And let's check out a song. Like I said, you know, to me this sounds very reminiscent to White Zombie stuff. If I didn't say so already, this is on Nuclear Blast Records. Anyway, this song is called The Triumph of King Freak. Check it out. Okay, so for the last album this month, we're going to talk about a band called Unflesh. This is Inhumation, and this is a badass album. You know, when I say badass, I mean it's really badass, right? Inhumation by Unflesh. Not Unfleshed, by the way. There is a band called Unfleshed, as in past tense. This is Unflesh. So I think I was watching, I don't know, maybe Banger TV, and just thought, I think they mentioned this band, so I decided to look it up and check them out, and I loved it, so I ordered the album. Blackened Death, I guess, is an appropriate way to describe it. It is mostly death metal, and in fact, I think some people have even described them as having some thrash elements in there also. But these guys are just fucking amazing musicians. Ryan Beavers, it's a three-piece band. Ryan Beavers is the vocalist slash guitar player, and it's pretty much all his work. He is the singer, the guitar player, the writer. He produced the album. It's great quality to the production here. Also, just amazing musicianship. So there's some interesting chord structures going on, and some of the progression of the music that reminds me in parts of a mixture of Emperor and Opeth, just in the guitar parts. Also, the lead playing on here, fuck, this guy is a shredder. He definitely had a lot of training and just amazing musicianship here. The whole band, the bass player and the drummer, are also incredible on this. But yeah, just I think it's really cool to hear that kind of, and like I said, you know, that kind of blending of Emperor and Opeth in the guitar structure. So let's check out a little bit of this band. Now this particular album, it came with really cool looking photoshopped artwork of the band there. Yeah, nice sleeve there. And then also the LPs are the vinyl is a deep clear green. Really everything about this is high quality, and that's why it's really interesting that the band is unsigned. They're not on any label, so I guess, I mean, they just put this out themselves, and that's probably why you have to get it on Bandcamp, which is fine. You know, I like buying stuff from bands on Bandcamp, but just, you know, kind of interesting that, you know, these guys are kind of getting their name out there, even though they really don't have a label doing it for them. So kudos to them. Also, interesting thing about this is that, you know, I keep track of my LPs on Discogs, and Discogs only lists the CD of this, so it doesn't actually list this LP on there yet, so hopefully that'll get fixed. But anyway, definitely a band that you should check out. If you like anything brutal, check them out. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Once again, thanks for all the support, and feel free to hit that subscribe button, share the video, send a comment, just say, hey, what's happening? And it's always good to hear from you guys. I appreciate all of the messages that I do get from everyone, and recommendations on bands and all that. So that's going to be it for now. Until next time, keep the horns up and keep the needle down.